lives.
Talking about everything.
This is it. This is it. You know, just connecting with friends, just connecting with relationship, just connecting with one another. This is what it's about. It's about sharing the ideas of health and healing, the ideas of love and relationship. This is what it's about, getting together and talking about getting better, being better. Who doesn't want to be better? Does anybody want to be better?
Yes.
All right. We got a man here that wants to be better. Look at this. This is perfect because I'm a man that wants to help people be better. So let's have a conversation about becoming better, being better.
All right. I slowly start to understand what you mean by it's a loving experience. It's a loving how do you say, a practice, a loving practice. Yeah, last week I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday fasting. But yeah, till Wednesday evening, then I ate because I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh gosh.
But
and you got hungry. You got hungry. Yeah.
Emotional triggers, you know.
Yes.
So
emotional triggers, brother. Yes, the people around us affect us incredibly. We're all affected by, the energy that is around us. Right?
Yeah.
We don't have control of the energy around us. We only have control of the energy within us. So, we can't control the other. And sometimes the other says or does things to us that throw us off track. And some people have a bigger influence of our energy track, like our parents, our siblings, our lover, the other. They all have an effect on us energetically. Now, this is the thing, like, you're starting to recognize it's about loving ourselves more. It's actually about finding our love inside. It's about finding our love and acceptance inside a little bit more. Like, we want to love the outside. Yes, we want to have the things on the outside that we want, but we get them by working on the inside.
Yeah, I start to see that, but it's a slow process, you know. In the beginning, you said a lot of stuff, and I thought this man is crazy. What does he mean? But slowly, I try to understand, and you're a legend.
So this is it. If you contemplate the ideas that I share, then you will find your way to the gold that I'm talking about. But if you don't contemplate these ideas, they will only be words. They will have no value or meaning for you. Like, they'll just sound like gibberish. Like, who is this guy? What's he talking about? Like rubbish. Like, I don't even understand what he's talking about. But if you contemplate the things that he says, that it will direct your consciousness to a place within yourself that you need to go to work on, fix, heal, change the things that you need to make better in your life. Yes.
I have a question. You sometimes you say health is the same as love, the same, but can you explain that? Why that is?
Yes, you've heard it before. Your health is your wealth. You've heard it before. Your health is your wealth. Like your health is your wealth. It is your love. And it is your energy. It is your feeling. It is your feelings. It is your highest feelings. It's your health. Your highest vibratory feelings, your highest frequency, your highest vibration, your highest vibratory feelings, the feelings that are most godly, most godlike, most soul aligned. The feelings that are this way, they rise. They're very high vibration feelings. They rise up in the body. The heavier feelings, sadness, frustration, sorrow, worry, fear, they're heavy. They sink down low in the body and stick to the bones and stick in the body. They get stuck. They're dense in the body. See, the ideas that come from the soul, the spirit, they rise, they're light. They're from creation. They are authentic ideas. See, the ideas that come from the man are worried, fearful, sad, frustrated, angry, upset, like worrying about a loss. Like, see, the man worries about the loss of his girlfriend, but the soul worries not. You see, the mind is thinking about worrying about the girlfriend or about the loss of the money or the loss of the job or the loss of the health, the loss of the love, the loss of the health, or the loss of the wealth. This is it. It's all of the lament, all of the sadness, all of the sorrow about what has happened. I feel sorrow about my loss of my job, my loss of my money, my loss of my wealth, my loss of my health. If I lose weight, if I lose my health, if I get sickness, illness, or disease, if I lose my mother, my father, my brother, the other that I love, if I lose my love, if I lose my money, if I lose something, that when I lose something, the mind feels the loss. I just lost my girlfriend. I just lost this money. I just lost I got cancer. I got an emotional blow. See, the soul doesn't have this. The soul doesn't need money. The soul is not going to die. The soul doesn't need sex. It's metaphysical. It has everything. It has all things. So it's not worried or sad. It's only the higher things. This is all the soul is, the higher things. But the man, he gets sad. The man, he gets mad. The man, he gets upset and frustrated, embarrassed and ridiculed and compares and he competes and he does all of these things that the thoughts do. The man does those things. The thinker does those things. The soul doesn't do those things or need to. It doesn't need to compare to anyone else. It doesn't need anything from the other. It doesn't need any sex from her. Only the man does. So see, when we get stuck in the man, in the body, in the physical, in the mind, then we feel the lament for the girlfriend or the health or the money that was lost or the poor you, poor me. Poor me, I'm having an experience, the biggest experience there is on the planet. The biggest experience that there is known to man is incarnation, being in a physical body. This is the biggest, most powerful thing that we know of in the universe. You're a captain of this ship. The man doesn't see it. He sees his trouble. He doesn't see he's captain of this huge ship that can make anything he wants. No, he sees this little thing, this spot. This is how the man sees the world, with his eyes, not with his internal eye. The man needs to open up his inside eye and stop looking out. Look in.
Nice. Nice.
It's a change of perspective. It's coming away from what I'm thinking. You said, I think I'm starting to understand. But this is the thing. Can I really understand? Like, this is what my mind knows. My mind only knows what I have. My mind only knows what I've seen and heard. So my mind cannot really know what I need to know. It will in time. When the time is right, you will know that. You don't know it yet. You will. Seek it and you shall find it. Seek it inside of yourself. I want to know that. I want to understand that. You entertain these ideas. I want to have that understanding of myself, of life, of creation. I want to have that understanding. Set that in your heart. I want to know myself that way.
I really want. I also have a question about enemas. I want to buy an enema and use it. But you just buy some bag, or I saw a round one. You just push it.
Yeah, simple. That one is simplest.
And then you put there distilled, a little bit warm water in it with some lemon juice. That's it.
A wonderful way, yes. A wonderful way, yes.
That's
you know,
this
is a way to cleanse out the body, right? I want to cleanse out my body. Distilled waters, like what's in the lemon. This is the distilled waters. The same thing that's in the lime. This type of fluid that's in the lemon or lime, fruit sugar, is acidic for the body and alkaline for the lymphatic system. We have to see there's two fluids. There is the fluid that's in the lymphatic system. There is the fluid that's in the blood. The fluid in the blood must maintain 7.4 pH. The cell needs to sustain this. So homeostasis maintains the blood pH consistent and steady, constant and steady. But the lymphatic pH drops after we're eating cooked and processed foods, acidic foods, dead foods, decaying foods, decompositioning foods, which become acidic as they decompose. That's what death is. It's a decomposition process. As we eat these cooked and processed or these acidic foods, the lymphatic system becomes filled with all of this waste. The lymphatic system becomes acidic. So the alkalinity of the lymphatic system goes lower. So the blood may be at 7.4 optimal, but the lymphatics may be at 3.4, below 4. This is when we're getting disease in the body. See, when we're holding in the lymphatic system, in the immune system, that is the lymphatic system, when we're holding in the lymphatic system, in the dark, warm heat of our body, in the lymphatic system, in the fluids, when we're holding in these fluids, bacteria, virus, disease, decomposing flesh, dead meat, particles inside this area. You're putting virus and bacteria and you're feeding it live flesh. You're putting this in there. And you're doing this, the virus and disease is growing inside of there. The virus and disease is growing inside of yourself. So you're making yourself sick because you're thinking you need to get health from outside of yourself. No, health is inside of you, just like love. It's a frequency, it's a vibration inside of you. You don't have to go outside to get your health or your wealth or your money. You can generate it inside of you. This is living from the inside rather than reacting to the outside. This can happen to every single one of us if they want it to. It's a change of mind. It's a change of habit. It's a change of behavior. It comes through repetitive action. It comes through desire. It comes from wanting that. But you see, people don't even see it. It's not out there. So people can't even aspire or want it because there's no model of it. More people need to do it and model it for one another. You see, this type of open, free conversation and information is not supported by the social media platforms. This type of knowledge, this mind-altering, opening type of information will always be hidden. It has always been hidden. The only way it gets shared is from one brother to another, from one to the other, with loving intention, through kindness, through sharing, through a desire to give what I have received.
Yes, yeah, I want to dive into the lymphatic system, not yet, but I think it's very interesting. In the future, I want to understand it better. For me now, it's a little bit hard.
Yes.
But we will come there.
Yes.
I also, even kijken, I did have another. Yeah, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, maybe I did yoga every morning. I liked it a lot because I think because of the breathing. That's awesome. But I also want to come back to your workouts. I miss them, so I want to do your workouts as well.
Well, brother, why don't you do my 7-day health challenge with me? Why don't you come through the process with me so you see how I share the whole thing? Like, this is the thing. We all need to learn a new type of lifestyle, I like to say, a new healthy lifestyle. We all need to learn. We don't all need to learn. Those of us that are ready and want to learn something new can learn something new. We have this possibility. It happens in a holistic way. It happens in a natural way. You see, there are some movements that the body does that are innate. These are primitive movements, like walking, like running, like throwing a spear or striking your opponent. Like, we all do it the same way. It's a left, right, weight shifting. This is how we move. This is natural. This is nature. If we come to natural movement and natural breathing and natural ideas in mind, natural ideas are not worried or fearful, because the nature, the soul, the spirit is not worried or fearful. Unnatural ideas, ideas of the man, worried ideas in the mind, the story that's in the mind. Whatever story the man is telling himself, oh, poor me, my girlfriend, oh, poor me, my business, oh, poor me, my cancer, oh, poor me, my children. Whatever the trouble, I'm telling myself the story I am this trouble. I am not the trouble. I am the possibility to change the trouble into an opportunity. I am the possibility to change that trouble into an opportunity. I am unlimited. I am infinite. This is speaking from the soul. We can learn how to speak from the soul body, the gut brain, the feminine. We can learn to speak from the mind. We can be ambidextrous. We can do both, just like mother and father. She loves out, he loves in. They both do the love, same love, different way. You can learn to do it out and to do it in. You can learn both ways. When you learn both ways, it's like you thinking with both sides of the brain. The people, the general population, right-handed, right-eyed, left-eyed, one eye only, cyclops. The general population cannot see, cannot get depth because they cannot see from both eyes. They only see from one eye. When you look from one side, from the east, or you look from the west, you look over to the other side, you say the other side is fool. You think the other is a fool. You think the other is an idiot. This is how you think. It's in your ignorance you think the other is foolish. This is just like mother and father fighting. It's the same, no different. Mother is fighting with father. She says he's selfish. He says she's foolish. That's just when they standing, pointing, looking at the other. They cannot stand and point and look at the other. This is not going to work. They're going to fight like this forever. The only way they work is if they go interdependent. So they're not looking at each other and the trouble between each other anymore. They both turn their heads, look up, and they look to something new that they create together. They don't fight anymore. They talk about, hey, what would you like to see? Hey, what would you like to do? Hey, what would you like to have happen? Hey, what would you like to see happen? They support one another, not control one another. See, man only knows control. That's all he learned. See, his parents controlled him because they learned the same way from their parent, who's controlled also by the government, by the police, by the laws. We all learned this control. This is human love. This broken, one-sided, masculine view of the world and love is the trouble. We need to have an expanded view of love, a different understanding of love, to see that love is two ways to love, not right way and wrong way, both ways, always. Everyone is love inside of them. So you have to see through your trouble with the other and see too what you want with the other. Stop fighting over the things. This is what we do at the beginning. This is rudimentary. This is how we learn fighting. This is childish fighting. We'll move bigger than this. We move to loving. This is accepting. East does it this way. West does it this way. It's not right or wrong. I don't need to blow anybody up or enforce anybody to drink or shoot anything inside of themselves because I know the way and the other way is foolish. This is foolish. Everyone must have the right to choose for themselves. And the way that they choose is their way, and it's right for them. And when they want to choose something else, they have the right to choose something else, anything else. They may be choosing and living that way now, and when they find something else new, they have the right to choose something else new and go a different way, regardless of what anybody else says or thinks about them. They get to choose for themselves.
Mm-hmm. You said that very well. Thanks, man. Yes.
Everyone must have their independent free will choice, brother. But the parent doesn't understand this. The parent, all they understand is, I love my child. I want to protect them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the parent love. I want to protect my child. Yes, I know I want to protect my children. I feel it too. I want to protect my children too. I don't want, oh yeah, that's my trouble, not my child's trouble. Don't put your troubles onto the child.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let the child grow. He has to learn for himself. You don't have to worry that he's doing something different. He's eating something different. Come on now, parent. You smoked it and drank it too. And you fucked it and bought it and wasted your money on it too. So don't worry for your child. You did it. Let him go. And girlfriend, same thing. She has to learn how to let him go too. Or you have to learn to not be so worried for the girlfriend and what she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as to not to be controlled by the other, not by the mother, not by the brother, not by the other, not by the news, not by what's happening around me, but by what I decided within me.
Yes. Nice. I love it how you say it. Yeah, I don't want to use the word, but I'm gonna use the word. I had a couple years a little bit of shoulder injury, and I'm a little bit afraid or worrying that if I do too much pressing, push-ups or pulling, that it comes back. So yeah, how about you? How do you do that? Do you some extra mobility work, or how can I see that?
You know, if you're rehabilitating an injury, coming over a pain in the body, you know, we have to stretch and strengthen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a physical effort. We need to stretch and strengthen the body to overcome a pain, to overcome a trouble. And let's definitely do my 7-day plan so we can go over all of these things. We need to do the stretch and strengthen. That is the physical part. But we have to see that even beyond the tightness of muscle, that there is actually even an emotional thing that's gotten in there. Like when you have an injury, you know, there's maybe some internal strain or something that's happened inside there. So there's some, you know, microscopic tearing of your tissue or fiber inside there. Something is worn or calloused or torn or ripped or abrased, like rubbed in too much, overworked, inflamed. There's some inflammation in there. Where the inflammation is, it's a site of pain. There's always going to feel some pain there, and then once I have a pain there, and I get accustomed to having a pain there, like you're worried about it now. Like I've had a pain there so many times that I get worried about the pain there. So my thoughts go there, that I should worry for this space. Thoughts of worry are here. Thoughts of worry, even emotional worry, like feelings of sadness, frustration, anger, worry, low frequency stuff. It's all in there. Physically, emotionally, mentally, it's in there. Right? So, you know, anything in my life, the way that it is, I can make it better. But the way to make it better is not to think about it, but to think about it becoming better. Right? So to he who has, more shall be given. To he who has not, more shall be taken away. So to he who has the right ideas in mind, he will get more of the right outcome.
Mm-hmm.
To he who holds more of the wrong ideas in mind, he will have less of an outcome. He will lose more things. To he who has not, more shall be taken away. He will lose even more. He will come even lower. If I continue to think lower, I'm going to come even lower. If I continue to start thinking bigger and better and more, I'm going to get bigger, better, more. So I have to come from worry about my shoulder, my wife, my child, my money. I have to come to an optimistic view of this thing. It's not a simple thing to think optimistic about something you do not like. How do you love something you do not like? It's not so simple to love something you do not like. You know, this thing, it's bothering me. It's a pain. It's a pain in my body. How to love something that I do not like? The trouble here is the definition of love. You have to see that love is the nature. That the tree is loving me. That the tree is sharing oxygen with me and taking my carbon dioxide, is in relationship with me. Loving is just to be in relationship with. It doesn't require anything more than presence. Presence is love. So how to love the pain? Sit and be present with it. Be present with the pain in your shoulder or your knee or your back or your bank account or your relationship. Be present with the pain that you have in your body because of your bank account or your girlfriend or your food that you have to give up. Sit with it. What is the trouble inside? You're not eating today. What's the trouble is coming up inside when you're not eating today? I'm feeling anxious, like I want to eat something. I'm feeling sad that I'm not eating. I'm feeling sorry for myself because my friend is eating and I'm not. Or my wife is eating and I'm not. My child is eating and I'm not. They are eating and I'm not. Poor me. I'm coming into victim. I'm feeling sorry for myself. This is just, I need to sit even with the sorry. Be present with sorry. What is so bad about sorry? Why is sorry from so bad? Like, why if my wife is eating, do I feel sorry for myself if my wife or my child is getting to eat, or my friend is drinking or sniffing or smoking or sexing or shopping? They have a bigger house. So I'm sorry because they have a bigger house. I'm sorry for me. Listen, sit with sorry for a second. Be present with sorry for a second. Like, why to be sorry? This is just, my mind is feeling sorry because I don't have it. So I'm feeling sorry because I don't have it. The health, the wealth, the girl, I don't have it. So I'm feeling sorry for myself because they have it and I don't. They have the health, they have the muscles that I want, the body that I want, the free mobility in my shoulder, the girlfriend, the money that I want, the house that I want. I'm feeling sorry because they have it. Just sit with the feeling inside of yourself. You don't have the health you want yet. You're feeling this, I don't have it yet the way I want it. And I'm upset that I don't have it yet. I'm angry with my life. I'm ungrateful for my life right now. I have an ungrateful heart right now. I am unhappy that I'm the captain of my ship because my shoulder is sore. I'm unhappy I'm the captain of the Starship Enterprise because my toe hurts, my tummy hurts, I have a headache, I don't have enough money today. But I have the possibility to get more money, make more money, get more girlfriend, another girlfriend, change my relationship with my child or my wife. I could talk about the trouble with it, or I can think about how I want it actually to be. I could be present and sit with the sorry and say, how do I really want to feel about my shoulder? I want to rehabilitate my shoulder. I want to see my shoulder happy, healthy, strong, lean, and well. I want to see my shoulder open up. I want to open up my shoulder. I want to open up my body. I want to release whatever's there, the emotions that are there, the physical inflammation that is there. I want to stretch and strengthen anything that's in this shoulder that's troubling me. I want to stretch and strengthen anything in my relationship that's troubling me. I want to have a better relationship with my child. I want to think and speak about how that is to be. How am I going to get a better relationship with my child? When am I going to spend some quality present time with my child, with my shoulder, with my bank account, with my business, so that it can be better? It's a change of perspective from the trouble to what do I want here?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a change of perspective. It's coming out of the way that I've been thinking because my mind is trained this way. It just automatically thinks this way, that I get my happiness from food or girl or sex or money or something's got to give me my happiness. No, happiness is actually in every moment, in the present. If you can be present, you will find love, joy, happiness, health, wealth is there. Just watch the inhale and exhale and hold it in your imagination, in your third eye. Entertain the idea of what you want with your health, with your wealth, with your future. Entertain this idea of what you want. Put a vision in your mind of what you want while you breathe, and see if it elicits some excitement or joy or happiness or health inside of you. Like that's exciting. Like that feels like I'm in charge. That's empowerment. That's empowering idea. Like I get my joy and happiness inside of me.
Thanks for this conversation, man. Awesome. Really I've made a small donation to your PayPal. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Let's do a 7-day plan together. Let's work out together for 7 days. Let's get back into the nutrition. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about my 21 movements. I have 21 key movements that my program, I say, we need to create a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be a lifestyle because it has to be something we can sustain. It's not what we can attain, but what we can sustain. So I need to sustain a life that nurtures me. I need to sustain a life that contributes to my well-being. I need to sustain a lifestyle that's loving for myself and for the others around me. So I need to think and speak about that. I want to create a lifestyle that's loving for myself and the others. I want to think and speak about that. This becomes my overriding principle. I want to align myself lovingly. Love is within us and around us. I want to align myself with the loving force or energy that is here. It is within us and around us. I want to get into alignment with it. It's omnipotent, omnipresent. It's within me and around me all of the time. It's omniscient. It's here all of the time. It's within me and around me all of the time. So I just need to be present to find it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that I've lost my presence and I've gotten caught in my mind. That's when I feel upset. This is the man, stuck in mind, upset, stuck in his story. You see, the man needs to learn how to put down his story. Every man needs to learn how to put down his trouble. This, in the East, this is called taking an act of refuge. It's a known thing to practice this in Buddhist culture or in that side of the world. It's a known thing. It's an emotional practice. You see, but the only thing of value in the world is the Western education. Like, if you have a Western education and you're a doctor, and then you're more valuable, then you're more good.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a nicer car, you have a nicer house, you got more stuff, you're more good, you're more valuable, you're smarter. So everyone needs to listen to you. So you have the control. Because we give all the value to the education. We don't give any value to the soul. Only in the East, they value the soul. They say, put down the mind and pick up the soul. But in the West, we only tell you, you need education, you need to produce, you need to get more. So the only thing that's valued is the education. But when I go to the education, it teaches me who's more valuable than me, who I must listen to, how I must get more compared to the others that I don't have as much as them. So I get into all of these things when I get the education that I'm supposed to have, that I need to have. So the education is valued. So everyone goes this way to the education. Then when I go to the education, they're going to teach me that there's no need for emotional body. There's no need for emotion. Emotion has nothing to do with it. You need to get more stuff. You need to eat more protein. You need to eat more fats, get more vitamins, get more stuff into you. You need to get more. So the education is going to teach you that you need to get more. Everything in the world is going to value that you need to get this education. Then when you get this education, it's going to educate you out of your soul, out of your spirit. So through the educational system, through the media, through the educational system, the people are being educated out of their parasympathetic nervous system or their feminine, their gut brain. This information is not being shared unless you go to the Eastern, to the meridians, unless you start to look at the chakras and you start to look at the prana and the chi and the energy centers that they are for acupuncture that have been around for thousands of years. The energy body. Well, where's the energy body over here in the West? We don't have an energy body? What? How I feel doesn't matter? No, I just need to make more. I just need to get more. I just need to do more, eat more, buy more, fuck more, and I'm going to be happy. No. This is the Western thought. We need to focus on ourselves and our goals. Yes, take this from the West. We need to take this thing from the East. Take an act of refuge. Put down the thoughts for a second. Pick up your emotional body, your imagination every single day. It's not just one, it's two. It's thought and emotion. It's intention and visualization or imagination. It's two. It's masculine and feminine. It's two. It's both. It's bringing them both back together in our life. It's creating a balance in our life. I want to show you how to do this with movement, with exercise, and with thoughts and words. I want to get started next week if we can. I want to book a time with you. Let's book a time. Let's book our time. Let's do our physical assessment. Let's learn the 21 movements. Let's talk about the nutrition and the mindset one more time. I want to do first the 21 movements. I want to do a physical assessment first. And then we're going to meet again for the nutrition and mindset assessment. And then we're going to try the 7 days the week after. So next week, we're going to prep. And then the week after that, we're going to do 7 days together. Something
All right.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother?
Yeah,
I got to
sounds very
run
good.
now. I got to run now. My call is going. I got a call going here. I got to run. I love you. I'm grateful for our chat today. And I
Thank
look
you
forward to
so
talking
much.
more. Okay, my
Yeah.
brother.
I will speak to you. Bye bye.
See you later.
Yes.